What's up, guys? Taking a look at Casper this morning. We'll also take a look over at Bitcoin, and I want to talk about the U.S. stock market, the S&P, and the Nasdaq. It's the 3rd of January, 2024. So we're taking a quick look here once again this morning at Casper, and we have one of one of our levels being respected here. So we're going to discuss that and then move on into some other products. The level we're going to talk about is the 5265 level. That's this first dotted yellow line you see that's running horizontal across your screen. 5265, 0.05265. That was an upper target, and now it's acting as resistance, which is pretty normal to see. So you can see to the fourth day. We'll see, depending on where we close here, if it's going to be resistance, continue to be resistance, or turn into support. So we had the target hit on the 30th. The 31st was traded above it, closed below it, reversed through it, as well as the 1st of January. And so far today, the 2nd and then the 3rd of January as well. So it is acting just as it should. Upper target was hit, closed below it. It's current resistance. So key takeaway here is you want to see the market get above the 0.05265 level. You want to see a strong close above that, and then it's just on to the next target. The next target above the market will be 5868. That is this horizontal yellow line on your chart right here. The price above that, above where we're currently trading, to the next target, which would be the 5868, would be roughly like a 15% move. So we'll see. There could be some big stuff coming here for Casper. Bitcoin is moving nicely, and we'll jump over to that chart in just a moment. But I wanted to talk about the current level here. The current resistance, 5265. Once we get above that and close above that, it's 5868. So keep an eye on those two levels. Again, the trend is still higher here for Casper, so don't get too worried. This thing has moved off the most recent higher low to the high 51%, guys. So this thing is doing very well. Let me show you what could be taking place here as well. So this is still in a nice uptrend here. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. The question is, how low does this go, and does it print another higher low, not a lower low, which would be undercutting this last major low? So a lot going on here. If you're a long-term holder, then, sit back, enjoy the ride. This is nothing but entertainment. If you're looking to get in, get out, trade, be more active, then, that's where these levels come in to play. But it's not for everybody. And of course, it's not financial advice, but I would keep my eye on those two levels, looking for a break above it, a hold, and then it's just on to the next target, and then so on and so forth. And we have other targets that are also above that we would continue to watch as well. 6636 would be that third. And then we have our target we talked about yesterday, which is 8114. So 4 targets, not too far away from the market, assuming Bitcoin continues. Let's jump over to Bitcoin, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Casper down in the comments, and welcome all of the new subscribers. Appreciate it. Channel is growing nicely, getting to that next 3,000 crypto stock market traders, investors, subscribers. So Bitcoin so far has a high which took place yesterday. That high is 45,925.82. So we got to break above that, and that'll work us towards the 47,431 next target. So far, we have a higher high, which took place yesterday, but we need to see some confirmation continue and get up to that 47,431. 1. So Bitcoin is looking good. It was nice to see that we had a break higher. We have this support line we drew here. We actually were breaking under it and then got a nice surprise. So the markets are continuing to march higher. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. So I want to look at the Nasdaq. We'll take a look here at the Nasdaq 100. So I want to talk about this real quick. You may or may not be interested in this, but I think it'll benefit everybody depending on, regardless of the market you're in. So we have this really nice rally, from way down here. But anyways, we'll just talk about from right here. This nice rally here, right? So we have the 19th of December. We got this nasty reversal on the 20th. We made a new high for the day, and then we reversed hard, undercutting 1, 2, 3 of the previous day's lows. That's this day right here. Let me zoom in so it's easier to see for you guys if you're on a screen, a small screen. So this day right here, this is what I have once heard a long time ago called a shot over the bow. So things are going smoothly. We're trending higher. We're trending higher. We're trending higher. Boom, we get this big ugly day, shot over the bow. New high, reversed, undercut the past previous 3 days. But then what happened? Markets continued on like there was no problem. And then you get this day, the 29th, and then you get yesterday, the 2nd of January. Ugly, ugly, ugly. So the point is, this day was a warning sign that these markets are struggling and potentially topping out for a period of time. So you want to, even if you're not an active trader, at least the way I look at the markets is you want to read the markets every day. Every day is a new day, and they can change in one day. Things could be great one day. Things are completely different, vice versa. Things are horrible in one day. They change back to great. So although we were trending up nice here, we had a little warning shot here. There's something brewing. There's some trouble ahead. Smooth sailing, and then boom, boom. Trouble comes back. We undercut some major lows. We now have a lower low in the markets. So we'll have to see if this trend just can continue higher, or does it continue to roll over. So we have the higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So we have a potential change in trend here taking place for the Nasdaq. The SPX, let's see here, the S&P 500. I don't believe, we still don't have, we have the same shot over the bow. We don't have a new lower low yet. That could come in today. The S&P futures were down a little bit. I think I saw about 10 points, not too much. This is nothing more than a higher low. So this trend is still in place. We have the higher high, higher low, higher high. So far, a higher low. We didn't undercut yet and make a lower low. But this is still the shot over the bow, just like we saw on the Nasdaq. Just a little 2 cents there. Take it for what it's worth, guys. It's not financial advice. Let me know your thoughts on Casper, and let me know if you're in the U.S. stock market or not. If you trade it, invest in it. Just curious. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.